School, Chris Galloway. Hi, Chris.
How you doing, Bart?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, 20 years.
20 years.
We were talking before the show. The last time Chris was on the show, 20 years ago.
Yep, 20 years.
Can't believe it.
Figured my interview was so good, it takes every 20 years I'm back.
I think when you were first here, you were brand new to the district,
Yes,
right?
correct. I came from Springport High School, taught and coached there, and came in as assistant principal. Scott Buechler and I came in the same year.
And both you and Scott have been the leadership team all these years, ever since.
Absolutely. It's been fun.
Well, we asked Scott to share a little note about you, Chris, and he said, not only are you a very important athletic director, but you just bring a lot of knowledge, experience to Northwest Athletics. Chris does an outstanding job with all the athletic programs, very knowledgeable, strong advocate for the kids, community, and facilities. Scott says, I know that he takes great pride in a commitment that surpasses many in providing the best opportunities for our kids.
Oh, it's great. Great to hear.
Pretty cool
Try
endorsement.
to do the best we can, with what you have. And it's all about the kids. Give them opportunities.
The word pride, that's used a lot by Jeff Bontrager, but it tends to be a pretty much of a keystone word in Northwest Athletics.
Absolutely. And, we want these kids to be proud of who they are, where they're from, and the direction they're going. And if we can provide them a positive experience, that's my goal. Give them positive.
Well, we've had a chance to see a lot of your student athletes over the years, and I know you've had many that have gone on to great things after they leave the district. Let's talk about what's happening right now. Spring sports. Looks like we might have some rain today.
Well, just prior to coming on, I was on the phone, and we have already made a cancellation for tonight. Middle school track is canceled in Battle Creek pending storms. But that's what the spring is. It's short, it's quick, but they work just as hard as the winter sports and the fall sports. And we've got a softball team that's off to a great start. 6-0 or more, even better than that. Baseball's off to a 5-1 start. Golf has only been out one time for a match, and unfortunately, our track teams have not run yet. So we're based on the weather.
You've got some very successful programs and some strong traditions at Northwest. Certain sports, I think wrestling. What a great year for the wrestlers at Northwest.
We had a state champion, Adam Basilius, had a great run. A couple other state placers, and it was a great run for them. Our boys bowling team finished fourth in the state, or top four in the state, I should say. And so it's fun to watch.
These programs start early. Do you get involved in elementary and the club sports?
I do not. When my kids were involved in sports a few years ago, I was more actively involved in the youth, but I usually get involved once they hit 6th, 7th grade.
Okay. But it does, I think, start in that grade level in order to, I think wrestling is an example.
Oh, perfect example. It's really based on the involvement of the parents. Getting the parents involved. And once you get the parents involved, the kids are involved, and it just evolves.
Got a few athletes on Jackson United playing hockey. They had a great season, too.
Absolutely. I took that over this year from Jack Fairley at Jackson. Thanks, Jack. And but no, it was a very positive experience.
Let's talk about football, because that has been, you've got the most beautiful facilities. You've got world-renowned marching band.
Absolutely.
Brand new turf. You've got a lot of kids, and now a brand new coach. What's the outlook for next season?
We're really excited in the direction we're heading. Coach Newsom is in the building. He has built strong relationships with these kids. They're pounding the weight room every day. We're just really excited the direction and the relationships he's already started to build with the kids, and we're looking forward to some good things.
Yeah, I think the numbers from what Coach Newsom told us when he was here a few weeks ago, interest he's hearing from the parents, which I guess that's pretty key.
Yes, well, anytime you get the parental support, you're going to get not only the grandparent support, you're going to get the aunts and uncles, the alumni. You get everybody talking, the buzz, and you want get people that want to be part of the program.
Facilities. We've got, as I mentioned, the beautiful Mountie Stadium, but there's some other things in the works right now.
Yeah, we've got 8 new tennis courts that we're getting there. We're not quite done. We're waiting for some supplies. We're waiting for asphalt to come in for the walkways. And then we need some warm temperatures so we can finish painting the courts. But we'll have 8 new courts for our kids and our programs. And we're hoping the next couple of weeks. We're really praying that the weather turns for us.
Well, I think girls soccer, they've had a few, at least a couple of games already.
Yep.
Boys had a good season last year. Nice field.
Absolutely.
Great stands. You get good turnout at the soccer games too.
Yes, we do. We get great turnout. Our girls actually are fortunate enough to play most of their games on the turf. So, they get the stadium feel. And, again, we played Saturday, and if you remember, Saturday was a high of
32.
about 32 degrees. But, you're going to play, just like you would run a track meet. So,
yeah, pulled hamstring day.
yes, it is.
Volleyball was great. Another good year for volleyball.
Yep.
And I think girls basketball was, pretty decent season for boys
Absolutely.
Basketball.
Yep, we made it to the district semifinals, and we played Division I, which is a step up for us. And we did get a chance to play some stiff competition, and our kids competed, and it was fun. It was a proud moment.
Now, are your kids all through school?
My kids are, yes. I have a son that lives in Nashville, and I have a daughter that works at Kansas State University in the athletic department.
Did you play sports in high school yourself?
I did. I'm from Jackson High. I went to Jackson High, and I played baseball. And I was fortunate enough to play at the next level in college. So it was a good experience for me to translate and help in this position.
You started, was it Springport, your first
Yes,
school?
first teaching and coaching position, yeah.
Did you think it'd be 20 years? Once, it's now, I think, 20 years at this point that you've been in Northwest.
Yeah, it is. It's been 20 years. It's hard to envision anything 20 years from now. I have a hard enough time figuring out what I'm doing tomorrow, let alone 20 years from now.
I think, just from my observation over the years, that the athletic director position is the toughest job in a high school. When you consider the hours, the juggling, the scheduling, the personalities, the parents and coaches, it's a lot going on.
It is, but it's fun. It requires you to be severely organized. You're always working. You're always on the clock. And but it's rewarding in the end. Everyone seems to think that, oh yeah, you just go and watch ball games all day. It's a little more than that, but it is a lot of fun. I have to admit that there were some things I missed of my kids growing up, but it all worked itself out, and 15, 16-hour days do happen, but again, it's very rewarding.
Are you sick of popcorn yet?
I'm sick of the smell of popcorn halfway through a basketball season. Absolutely.
Well, even though you are well known for a good box of popcorn, I guess there's too much of a good thing.
That's right. You could never have that.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity to work with you and all of your coaches and athletes and families at Northwest. We sure appreciate your welcoming attitude and your hosting us when we come cover your kids.
Absolutely. We love having you guys. We love the coverage you give us. And, it's the times are different when you relied on the newspaper 25, 30 years ago. And now it's so much as video and the internet. And you guys do a great job and are very professional at what you do.
Well, great to hear. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And thanks to Northwest Schools for sharing Chris Galloway with us today, being honored as today's Northwest honored teacher on Northwest Teacher Feature. Athletic Director, Chris Galloway. We've got some more people to honor.